As you guys can probably tell, it's really quiet in my room. Um, it's usually not this quiet in my room, in my house. It it sucks. This really, really sucks. Um, so if you guys, a lot of you guys probably already know, but if you don't know and you've been following my channel for a long time, um, he's usually sitting right back here. He's been in all my live streams. He's been in a couple of my videos. My dog Poe. He has he's been with me for 13 years. I got him when I was 7. He died about he died October 3rd, and he's gone. And I I have definitely had the most interesting go in life, to say the least. But um, I don't think I've had any pain compared to how much how hurt I am from losing Poe. 'Cause Poe was not like really any dog like ever. He's I wouldn't say emotional support dog. He was what I call just a human dog. He never learned how to he never learned how to roll over, or he in like when it came to like going outside and like doing tricks, playing fetch, whatever. He was not a big fan. What he loved to do the most was be around his family, especially me. And the only things he ever like really picked up on or learned was how to hug and how to kiss and how to love someone and make them feel better. Like when anyone was crying in the house, especially me, he would always just he would not stop like being anxious because he had super high anxiety. He would never stop like pacing around or trying. He'd be trying to find you until he licked your tears dry. He would just lick all the tears off your face until you stop crying. That being said, he was one of the greatest dogs ever. And like and yes, he whined a lot. I mean, you guys probably know. You've seen me like have him go watch him go in and out and whine to get out of my room. A lot of my friends know that. But that's just because felt he had more emotions than just any other dog. He always wanted something. He was more human. And that's why he was my best friend. But now he's gone. And I'm honestly lost. I genuinely am really, really lost. It really sucks waking up in the morning and I look across my room and he's not there. He's not laying on his bed. And I don't get to wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, good morning, handsome. How you doing? You're being such a good boy. I love you." I don't get to say that anymore. And same thing, like, just going throughout my day. Like, first thing I do when I wake up is go and feed the dogs. And get up, feed the dogs, get them water. And I, like, give them both the dogs pets, loves, and just hold them and tell them how much I love them. And that's just part of my routine. And I can't do that anymore. And it honestly just feels uncomfortable to just get up and walk upstairs and just get my coffee and my breakfast and start my day. It genuinely just feels uncomfortable. I've never felt more of a void in my soul or it's just in my life. I've never felt this much of a void, like, ever. It genuinely, like, makes me like every morning since then I've just felt so unnervy. It's just felt so quiet in my house, and I just absolutely hate it. Not only on Tuesday, October 3rd, when Poe died, next day, our other dog, Gabby, died. She wasn't my dog, but she was my brother's dog, and she was also the family dog. She was a lot more just dog, liked to be outside, like to just rip things apart and destroy the house, but she's gone too now. She was 9 years old when she died. And I don't think you guys have seen much of her, but she was definitely there. She was a big part of us as well, and she's gone now too. Both the reason, well, because they were both supposed to go on Wednesday. I already knew this was coming and whatnot, but Poe was supposed to go, and Gabby was supposed to go on Wednesday. And Gabby did go on Wednesday peacefully, but Poe didn't. Poe went the night before. I got home from work that night, and I saw the whole family surrounding him, and that, and like, just seeing that I knew that I do not think he was going to last the whole night. He was breathing weirdly. He was just whining in a lot of pain. And I just did not think he was going to make it to the next day. And so I'm just like, nope, I'm spending my day with him. Whether I lay down for 5-6 hours just right next to him, I'm spending every moment I can with him. Because he could not, because he was supposed to make it till Wednesday, but then on Monday morning, he had a seizure. And he survived, obviously, but he lost the ability to walk without my help. He could not eat or drink anything without throwing it right back up. He could not feel like when I touched his back or anything. He was just gone. He was gone, and in the sense of who he was. And then, to top it all off, he just did not make it the next day. I was laying with him for about 2 hours after I got home, and then went to go eat dinner, and I heard my mom yell from downstairs, "Braden, I think it's time." And I run downstairs, and he's like just gasping for air. And so I just put my head to his stomach and held him in my arms as close as I could. And he puked up everything else he had in him. And then he took 2 more breaths and he was gone. Yeah. I just wish he would have been able to make it one more day. That was honestly traumatizing. I'm just glad I was able to hold him in my arms as he died. Because I just want the best. I always wanted the best for him. And yeah. But he was just gone, and I'm still, don't think I'm going to be able to get over it for a long time. It's going to be a very long time before I get over Poe. And Gabby also hurt, mainly because she was so young, and the only reason why we had to put her down was because she had a urinary tract infection. So essentially she was neutered too young, and so she could not control her bladder. It got so bad to the point that water just started going right through her body, or any liquids in general. It would just go right through her body, and she would just uncontrollably urinate everywhere, constantly. She would never stop. So she had to live outside, and because of the urine infection, she had to, or like her skin started decaying, essentially, because it just, liquids in her body were essentially burning. And then but she just, her skin was falling off, and she could not keep water in her body. And obviously we can't keep her in the house all the time. And so, like, best decision was, and especially with winter, because Alaskan winters, they like -30 Fahrenheit, which is really freaking cold. And we were not gonna force her to go through that, or she would have either died suffering in the cold, or it was just put her down before winter came. So, but yeah, now they're both gone. And it's, like I said, it really sucks. Because Poe was my best friend. Back when he was younger, you guys saw the video, have probably seen the video of Poe and I just laying next to each other in bed, listening to music. I found that video resurfaced like 2 days after he died, and I've just been crying all week. That's just how it's been. I'm not like, I feel like it's almost kind of hard for me to cry right now, simply just because it's all been cried out. I've been crying every single day. And I'm not trying to like make people be like, "Oh, I'm sorry," because I've heard it from about everyone. And I appreciate it tenfold. I appreciate all the people reaching out to me. But it just sucks. And I've come to terms that I can never have a dog again. Because I now see, because I'm a cat person. I love cats. But I've always had a dog my whole life. And so I can see now why the whole argument between dogs and cats, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I like one over the other." But it's more so of a case of dogs. Dogs are there emotionally. Dogs will help you emotionally. And sure, cats will as well, but if you're crying, I can guarantee you your cat will not come up to you and like learn how to hug you and kiss your tears away. Because that's what Poe did for me. Cats will definitely make you feel better and make you feel like you have a companion. Dogs are just entirely different, especially bigger dogs. So, I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, but because he's a big part of me. He was part of my heart, part of my soul. That's just gone. And I honestly don't know really what to do now. Because there's really nothing to do. It's continue on, but it's not the same without either of them. So, but thank you guys for reaching out to me, for those who have and whatnot, and trying to make me feel better. I genuinely do appreciate it, but it's gonna take a while. So, just so you guys kind of know exactly timeline of what I went, of how my journey with not just Poe, but both my dogs. Next video will be a little not montage, but a little video I put together in honor of Poe. I love you, buddy. Fly high. Miss you lots. Have a good one, guys.